To do with the accent.
The what?
The accent.
You're worried about my accent. Not for nothing.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying.
Now it's nighttime.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. Well, we got like no lighting here.
That's all right. Listen,
we're making it work.
The way we're doing this is amazing.
We're doing it. We got it.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
Oh, you have an accent. I know I have an accent. I own that. But if you think you don't have an accent, you're out of your freaking mind.
It's not an accent. That's an accent.
Yeah, that's an accent.
A very strong one at that.
Yes, you love my voice.
It goes right through you.
Vinny rather texts with me because he hates my voice.
Yeah, I can't listen to that.
He rather texts. We do a lot of our talking via text. It works better that way. Nobody gets that. He doesn't get a headache.
Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. You can come to my talk show anytime. We have Coffee Talk with Karen every weekday at 11 a.m. And we have Real Talk with Karen Stacy every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's not your mama's talk show. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. And let's have some fun, baby. You can find us on all social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Testing. Is this mic working? You better believe it is. I'll see you guys soon.
Hey, what time is it?
It's Coffee Talk with Karen. Leave me the fuck alone. Hi.
It's Coffee Talk with Karen.
Do you know who I am? Hi, it's Coffee Talk with Karen. Now leave me the fuck alone.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Thank you for everybody that is here and joining us. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on Facebook on the Karen Stacy page, and we are live on the group page, Real Talk, Coffee Talk, or Coffee Talk, Real Talk, Coffee Talk. I think that's it. Group. I'm not live on Instagram today because I couldn't figure out how to upload videos that I wanted to show you. So I think I'm going to use my phone to do that. And then we are live on YouTube and on Twitch, Real Talk Karen Stacy. So good morning and thank you for joining us. Do me a favor, please. Help me out. Tag your friends. Share out the video. If you are here, say good morning. So you can participate in our Coffee Talk table. Let me say good morning. I'm sorry. I know you hear a lot of noise in the background. That is my big industrial fan that is blowing me good right now because it is hot outside today. Glory, hallelujah. The sun is out for like 8 minutes. Good morning, my Carmela. How are you? Let me see who else is here. Hi, Pete. Good morning. Hi, Gina. Hi, Alyssa. Let me see who else is here. Karen, the best. I don't know who wrote that. It just says Facebook user, but I thank you so much. I am humbled. Whoever the hell you are. Gio. Oh, good morning, Gio. Thank you for joining us. Let me see. Is that okay? Hold on. The comments just went crazy. I just want to make sure that I'm saying good morning to everybody. Those of you that are tagging people in, thank you so much for doing so. Greatly appreciate that. we got a lot to talk about. I mean, did you guys miss me? I haven't seen you guys since Thursday. I feel like I have lived like, I mean, I've lived like a number of like lives since Thursday. Like, I was out Thursday night. I was, partying it up on Friday. I was cruising on Saturday. Like I'm like jet setting here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I haven't seen you guys in so long. I did go live though, right? Didn't I? I did. I went live Thursday as promised. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? It's the fan making noise. I went live Thursday as promised, and I went live a couple of times on Saturday too. I have to tell you that sometimes I'm really bad with that because when I do get out, it's all about me. Never mind you. No, it's all about. So I just want to have fun and have a good time. And I'm like, I feel like, I mean, no disrespect to nobody out there, right? But so many of us are living on this thing and we're not enjoying the moments that we're in, right? Because we're too busy trying to show everybody that we have a life and we're not living our life while we're living it. So I actually try not to pick this thing up because it makes you out of the moment, right? But obviously that's not good for you guys and for the show because, the whole point to being out and meeting people and stuff is, to network, right? So, as usual, I'm an oxymoron. So, yeah, I haven't been to, and what's funny is that one of the events that I was at on Saturday night, big shout out to Pete and all the DJs and the entertainment that was on the boat. I said to him afterwards, I was like, damn, we never got a picture together. And I got to tell you something. Okay. I took 4 pictures that day. And you know what they were? In the freaking parking lot. Ricky was with me. And then Maya came. And those were the only 2 pictures I took the whole night. The other pictures other people took for me that I had. So Pete, I said to Pete, we didn't even get a picture together. And he goes, do you know I did not have my phone with me and I didn't take not one picture of my own event? And I get it because when I did my first event / birthday party in April or May, excuse me, Carmela took all the pictures. All of you guys took the pictures, anybody that came. And I was like, please send me pictures because I didn't take any. So like, it's kind of like, it's a funny thing. You want to be in the moment. You want to have memories of the moments. But then some of us are bad and we don't do that. So it was kind of funny because I said, I can't believe we didn't get a picture together. And like, I grabbed him, we chatted a couple of times throughout the night. Of course, he was very, very busy trying to make sure everybody was happy. But, it was like, that's why sometimes, like, I think it's obnoxious to walk around with your phone physically in your hand sometimes. But if I physically have my phone in my hand, I will take the pictures. When the phone is in the bag, it's way too much trouble for me to, go in the bag, get the camera out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like way too difficult. And I didn't have pockets or anything in my little floral outfit, so I couldn't keep, pulling it out and pulling it in. So yeah, so I, it's terrible. So I didn't really get a chance to take too many pictures, but let's recap. Since I know you guys are just dying to know what happened all weekend long, right? So the last time we convened was on Thursday, right? We had coffee talk in the morning. If you recall, Wednesday, we had Carlos on, Los from TKA, was on Wednesday to help, shout them out and promote that they were going to be at this place in Long Island on Thursday night. Well, I certainly didn't need to promote anything for them because when I tell you this place was freaking bananas, I am not even like, okay, so I don't know what was going on Thursday, but driving out to Long Island, it was like they took us through the woods to grandma's house to get there. I never jumped on and off more highways in my freaking life. So it's about a 50-minute-ish ride for me. right? It ended up being like I don't even know, an hour and 15 or whatever. And I mean, we left at like, I don't know, 7:30. So it's not like we hit, like traffic from the day or whatever, right? So yeah, so now we get there after driving, to grandma's house. We get there and every place has valet. Like, I'm too old for this no valet shit. Like, I got to get out and get in. So we pull up and now it's 8, I don't know. Yeah, let's call it 8:15, 8:30. So maybe it didn't, so it took me maybe about an hour, right? And the guy goes, the lot is full. I go, I'm sorry. Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I always valet. No, I'm like, okay, so where do we park? So then, in Long Island, you have to travel like 16 miles to make a U-turn or whatever, right? So now he's like, well, try to go back and go into the Chase parking lot. You could park there. So now it takes 6 hours to get around the block, right? So, okay, I go in there, no parking. I go back. I tell the guy, there's no parking in Chase. Where do I go? So there was a shopping center across the street. I said, if I park over there, they better not tow my car. So he goes, yeah, it's fine. Right. So I so we parked over there. We walked across the street, whatever. I mean, ew, I have to walk across the street. Seriously. So I happen to really like this place, but I was not, I'm going to be straight up honest. They did a great job, but I am way too old to be around so many people. Like, I do not like crowded places like that. I happen to like to go out and dance. I do like to socialize with people. And that was what I liked about that place, is people socialize. Like, it's not the kind of thing, when you go out and everybody got that look on their face and everybody's just looking straight and nobody wants to talk to nobody. And you're like, ew, right? And so that place isn't that type of place. It's like everybody is friendly and they kind of, like say hello. I know it's crazy, right? But people say hello. So I really enjoyed that about the place. And, us girls, I'm not going to lie, we have, the upper hand. We want to get in and get a drink at the bar. You bat your eyelashes. That's why lashes are very important, ladies. You bat your eyelashes, you stick yourself out there a little bit and go, excuse me, do you mind if I go in and grab a drink? And they let you in. Well, either I have lost my fucking touch or we have a sad state of affairs going on. This is how crowded it was. There was no way. And my girlfriend is like the best. The one that I was with, my little wingman, she's like, she could sneak right in and she wiggles right in. There was no wiggling. There was no nothing. So she was smart and we found a waiter and we got to order a drink from the waiter, which like helped tremendously. Right. So we're like, we don't know where to stand at this point because we're getting like ping-ponged around people, right? And it's still early. Mind you, it's 8:30, I don't know, 8:40, let's call it, right? And you can barely move. And I'm like, I turned around and looked at my girlfriend. I said, let me tell you something. If it didn't take us 17 years to get here, we would be leaving right now because this is totally not my scene at all. And if I'm going to be able to deal with this, I got to have a drink. So I order a drink. Ready? $19 later for my Patron with a splash of cranberry and 3 limes. Yes, that is correct, ladies and gentlemen. $19 later, I got my drink. So I'll continue to tell you about my evening, but let me take a pause so that I can see. I haven't seen you guys in so long. I want to catch up. I got to tell you everything. So I want to just check in with you guys and see, because a lot of you are jumping on here and you're saying hello to me. But I do. So here's my first question. Do you enjoy going to very crowded places? Do you prefer to be in a place that is mobbed than to be in a place that is, like has a moderate crowd, let's call it? Because nobody wants to go to a place that has 3 people in it, right? especially God forbid those 3 people are like jerk offs, right? So you want to be in a place that has a decent crowd. But I don't know, at 51 years old, actually, I'm lying. I never liked being in a crowded spot. Never, ever liked it. It's too many people too close to you. And I don't care for it. And I never have. Some people appreciate being smushed in like sardines, but A, I never liked that. And B, at my age, if I can't get to the bar and get a drink, and like I cannot like breathe where I am, I'm not a happy camper. So I don't know if anybody else has that, but let me, I'm really behind on comments. So let me jump on here. I saw a lot of people. There's my Christine. I saw Christine. Good morning, my baby girl. Hi, Claudia. Thank you for joining us. Good morning from Georgia. Good morning to whoever that is in Georgia. Who is this? Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to just get through the comments here so that I can see, because a lot of you guys, thank you so much, are tagging each other. So that has nothing to do with me. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. All right, here we go. So the comments just went out of the bird here. So hold on a second. I'm coming back for you guys. It's not easy filling you in on everything. And then if you were to see what I see, because I'm so fortunate that so many of you help and share it out. So you're tagging everybody. So I got to catch up here. And I think I've almost gotten there. So bear with me. Benz, good morning. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Gia, good morning, sweetie. Okay, you get a whoever the hell you are because it's coming up Facebook user. I don't know who that is. That's the reason why it's not coming up. Your name is not being shown to me. It just says Facebook user. Marianne, good morning, Karen. Just tuned in. What is the topic and how was the show with Carlos and the restaurant? That was Thursday, so we're talking about it right now. Yes, Vinny Dice is the man indeed. Let me see who else is here. Someone else is saying good morning. So listen, you guys, those of you that might be on my personal page, when you post a comment, I'm going to show you what I see so this is what happens. Oh, okay. All right, Vinny, I'm sorry, baby. He just texted me. That's me. So this is what I see on some people. And then this is what I see on others. So if I tell you that I don't see your name, that's why. Just comes up Facebook user. So don't think I don't love you. I just don't know who the hell you are. So, it is what it is. And you looked gorgeous in your pictures on the boat. Oh, thank you, Marianne. You have 2 coins. I appreciate it. The boat looked like a blast. You know what? Listen, I made the best of it on both ends. I do have to say this. Hey, there's my new friend, Lou. How are you, mama? I have to say this. While I'm complaining about, not complaining. Well, I guess while I'm saying it was a little too crowded for me on Thursday, that DJ, and I did not catch his name, so I'm really bad. Let me tell you something. He was really good. I have to hand it to him. Unfortunately, it was so crowded that when TKA performed, you couldn't hear them properly and you couldn't see them, especially me, because I'm a midget, right? So when I was filming, I had the camera all the way up like this so you guys could see it. And the only way that I could see it is if I watched the video. Okay, that's how crowded it was. Sound wasn't great because where I was standing, I couldn't hear it great, right? But the room that it was in, which was a beautiful tropical room, the sound was fabulous. So here's the part that twisted like the last nerve that I had, right? So I haven't been out in a while, right? You all know this, right? So when Carlos came on the show on Wednesday, I said to him, I got to go see you because it's been COVID and it's been whatever. And, I was at one thing he was at. We didn't get to see each other because they ushered them in and ushered them out and didn't let them, be around people. So I had said to him, let me know when you're there. So I texted him when I got there. I said, this place is bananas. It's totally crowded. And he was like, okay. And he's like, whatever. So, okay. So now they, great. They're there. They perform. So now, normally after they perform, they come down and they'll be like off to the side or something, and they take pictures with their fans, right? Wrong. They got down off the stage. And again, by the time I could even see that they were done, apparently they were out. I said, oh, hell no. I texted him. I go, where are you? Oh, they made us leave. I was like, I drove all the way out here and I dealt with all of this. And now I'm not even going to get a chance to see you. I was not a happy camper at all. But after they finished the performance, the DJ went off. I mean, he played music from A to Z. I danced my ass off for whatever that last half hour was. And the music was unbelievable. And so that's what I need to be able to dance. I need to be able to have fun. Let me get through the comments and then I have to tell you what took place on Thursday. And I really need your opinion on this. Okay. Well, not really, but I have to share it with you. All right, hold on. Let me just say hello. Good morning to everybody. PC Boss, good morning. I think you're on Twitch. Yeah, Christine, I thought we did get a picture. I thought you took one. Somebody took a picture. Yeah, the traffic is crazy. Yes. Yeah, through the woods to grandma's house. Abso-freaking-lutely. Guessing Thursday, no one stayed home to wash the cat. That's very true. Tony. Hi, Tony. There's Cliff. Hi, Cliff. It was great to meet you. Hi, Mike from Florida. Good morning. Rita P. Good morning. Marianne, oh my God, it sounded like a nightmare. And I do agree with you that I love to dance and I hate to be sardined in like a can. And yes, me too. You need to get the bracelet to put your liquor in. Oh my God, they have bracelets to put liquor in? Why hasn't anybody bought that for me? So what, would I just be like sucking on my arm? Like, how do you do that? You know me, I'll do it. I don't care. Where am I here? Hold on. The comments just went crazy. I'm coming back to you. Antonio. I can't handle crowds. My anxiety kicks in. I know. Me too. Karen, Cheryl wanted me to tell you she shared your post, but she's restricted. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Cheryl. Hi, Rosie. Good morning. Gangsta Mama. Yes, Gangsta Mama in the building. That's got to be Joey from Manhattan. Good morning. Okay, Alyssa, I hate being in crowds. I don't like crowded places. I'm claustrophobic. Besides, I'm shorty, 5'2". Sylvia, same height. That's why I always got to wear shoes. And the funny thing is that I always have heels on. And the only people that really know how tall I am are the people that were on the boat. Because I tried to be cute and I had my little wedges. And on the boat, there were stairs that went like this, okay? Straight up. And they were like this fat each step. There was no way I was doing that in my shoes. Ricky had my flip-flops in his bag. He's like, hold on to it. Shout out to Ricky. Thank you for doing that for me. He's like, I'll hold on to them when you need to change. When I saw those steps, I go, Ricky, give me my shoes. I'm putting my heels in the car. I'm out. So I'm 5'2". I'm short too, but no one knows it because my mouth is so big. They think I'm bigger. And my shoes are always high, but not at the boat. All right. So another one. Gia doesn't like crowds. Okay. Let me see who else is saying what. It was really awesome meeting you on the boat. Absolutely, Antonio. To you too. Let me see. Hey, Angela Michelli, how are you, sweetie? Let me see who else. Okay, so I think I got to everybody. Okay, so now, sucking on your arm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Gina's talking about. And Gina, if they have something that you could put alcohol in, that's a risk thing, and you didn't buy it for me yet, I'm really like, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm only kidding. All right. I hate crowds because having people sweat on you and poking and pushing you. Yeah, that's very true. So wait, I got to figure out if I can show you the video. So now, this is how disgusting people are. Okay. Well, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are also live on Facebook on the Karen Stacey page. If you haven't already done so, hit the thumbs up button on that, please. Then I would like you to go to the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Join the group, join your friends, and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, Real Talk Karen Stacey. And don't forget, I am on all major podcast platforms. Now, let me give you a prelude to how disgusting people are, okay? So now, all right, hold on. Okay, I'm going to play you the video, and I was going to upload it on here, but I'm not really that talented yet. My computer doesn't like to behave sometimes. We had the best outfits, me and Ricky. Oh, thank you. We were very tropical. Okay, so listen to what happened. So I have to share this with you. Are you guys with me? Stacy, hi, mama. Share out the video. Let's go. Bring everybody in here because I got to talk about this because, you know, this is who I am, right? I truly, truly try to help other people. I really do. I hate the fact that people are so down on themselves and so insecure about themselves, right? So now there's this guy that's next to me. You know, if you would probably categorize him as like a quote unquote geek, right? But attractive guy. He had some sharp looking glasses on and a sweetheart. And he says, so now there's this other guy that was just talking to me, and he was like up here. I don't know. He was 6-something built, you know, whatever. I thought he was kind of a douche, but whatever. And so he's talking to me, and I don't even know what the hell we were talking about. And then he was going to go on the dance floor. So he says, I said, yeah, okay, I'll see you over there. And he goes, well, why don't you come with me now? I said, no, I'm good. You know, I'll see you over there. And then he goes and he grabs my stomach like before he goes to leave. Have you met me before? So don't fucking touch me. I took his hand and I go like this, which is what I will do to anybody that fucking touches me, right? And I go like this. Now you got to go, right? So what possesses a man to think, or even a woman for that matter? Let me not, like, I got to be fair because there are a lot of women too that push the envelope a little bit. You know me, I told you guys, I'm an arm feeler. You know, if you got nice arms and they're available, I will touch your arm. But other than that, I'm not grabbing your stomach. I'm not freaking touching you like that. I might get a little arm feel in and I sneak it in a little bit. I don't deliberately like go like this, like and chomp onto it. So anyway, number one rule, okay, to anybody out there, men or women, keep your hands to yourself. If it ain't yours, don't touch it. Okay. And if you lick it, it still ain't yours. So don't touch it. Okay. So this jerk off grabs me. That was the end of that. So now I got the guy next to me that is emulating this jerk off. Well, you know, if I did something like that, I would get punched in the face. If he does something like that, you know, the odds are he's going to get away with it. So then he says to me that he hangs out with all of these type of guys. And I guess he's like, you know, how did he describe himself? As like a small Jewish man or something. He says that complains or whatever. And he goes, you know, and so he goes, but I know how to apologize really well. So I could get away with it a little bit. But this guy gets away with everything. And, you know, and the odds are I won't. So I looked at him and I said, well, that's your own insecurities. I said, listen to me. What makes you think that he's just carrying himself a certain way? I said, what's the matter with you? There's nothing wrong with you. I said, you happen to be a great guy. I'm talking to you right now. So stop thinking about the way other people look and comparing yourself to them, and be you. You are an awesome guy, and that's what you're putting out into the universe. You're putting into the universe that you are inferior to that fucking Neanderthal jerk off. I didn't use those words, but I'm using them now. So this guy, he looks at me and he goes, you might have done like this much. I said, you listening to me? Because this bothers me. I talk about this on my show. You need to tune in on my show. I said, that's terrible that you feel that way about yourself, because you have a lot more to offer than that freaking idiot. No, this was not on the boat, Antonio. This was Thursday night in Long Island when I went to see TKA, where I was supposed to go see Carlos, and Carlos never freaking saw me, but that's a whole other story. So I'm talking about what happened there. Absolutely not. The boat ride, everybody was amazing. No, I'm just sharing a scenario. So now, here's what happens. So the guy actually said to me that he heard me. He said, I hear you like this much. I'm listening. I said, okay, that's all I need. And you know what? That was the highlight of my evening, because I know I made a difference with him, because next time he goes out, he's going to think about that, because I said to him, that is what you're putting into the universe. You cannot put that into the universe. You have to be confident. And this guy is just exuding confidence. And that's the reason why he's being taken the way he is. I said, he ain't all that. So now, after I finished talking to that guy, I turn around and look on the dance floor. Okay. Now, let me see if you guys could see this. Look, this was 2 seconds after he had grabbed me and told me to come out on the dance floor. Are you guys seeing what's happening right now? Yeah. Isn't that nice? Disgrazia. That's what that is. Oh, wait. And now look at this. Now, does that look like the same person to you? Look, again with the hands. Look, does this look like the same woman to you? Feel free to comment. Watch. You know what would be even funnier is if this jerk off is on my feed. Look, this is girl number 2. And look at him. Is he all that? Okay, look. And there we go. And now he's sucking her face too. Oh, wait, there's more. I had to video this because I had to share this with all of you. Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. There it is. So this was, oh, no, wait, there's more. Now, remember, this is the second girl. This happened 2 seconds after. Okay. Again, to be clear, this was Thursday night. Everybody stifle yourself. Thursday night when I went to go see TKA. So I'm talking about a guy that I had this, like, we're going to call him the geeky guy, was emulating this jerk off. Now, I'm not a guy. So maybe it's amazing to make out with one drunk whatever and then make out with another drunk whatever in 2 minutes. Maybe that's great. So right now we're talking about mandates where we have to wear masks again, perhaps, right? Because of this, new COVID variant, right? So now let's remove COVID from the equation and let's just talk about the fact that now he was just touching another woman and she was wrecked out of her mind. She had more work done than I think like Joan Rivers did. And he was just in her mouth and all over her. She left the dance floor and this other one, boom, 2 seconds later. Reminder, same guy that tried to get me on the dance floor and put his hand on my stomach, which got knocked off of him really fast. So I was like, this is insane. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm all for going out and having a good time, 100%. But it's one thing if you know the person or whatever. They just met because I watched it, because it happened right next to me, because after I shot him down, she was right there. So they started whatevering. And literally, they were like, I don't know, 10 feet away on the dance floor. So they knew each other for all of like, I don't know, let's call it 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. And tongue in mouth, hands all over the place. And then I don't know what happened, but I saw her, she left. And then this other one, I turned around. I was like, that's a fucking different girl. And the one that he just was doing that to was right behind me watching it. Now, either they were tag teaming him and they knew each other, or, and even still, which, you know, God bless you if that's the case. But again, I just like, maybe if they knew each other, I don't know. But to me, it's just disgusting that you have your tongue in somebody's mouth. And again, I don't even think it was 6 months late, 6 months, 6 minutes after. The dark haired girl walked away, and the light haired girl was all up in there, and he was all up in her mouth now too. Now, am I crazy? What do you guys think about that? And you know what? I want to hear from the guys. I want to know, do you think that this guy is like a stud? Like he's the man? Or I'm going with jerk off. I'm just going with that. So I'm just curious what everybody else thinks about that. And I had to show you the video because it was very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Let me see. Hi, Jose. Yes, thank you, Carmela. Okay, I'm getting a gross. Okay, Lou said gross. Oh boy. Going for tonsils, definitely looking for a one-nighter too, you think? All right, let me see. Hold on. I know I'm just going back. I don't know if you guys, hopefully y'all saw it. You got the thing. All right, hold on. Hey, Michelle, good morning. Yeah, Rosie said, geez. Okay, Jose said, this is why I still wish we were on lockdown, so guys like that can go back to stay in their grandmother's basement. That's funny. Marianne, he definitely will have no hands left. I will be Lorena Bobbitt. These women have no respect for themselves. You know, I don't even know what to say. Somebody's saying good morning. Good morning. Michelle said gross. Lou said gross. Lewis, wow. That was bananas. I don't know who's worse, the douchebag dude or those hard up females. You know what, Lou? That's very Lewis. Excuse me. That is very, 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 very true. And yes, like Stacey said, it takes two to tango. So you know what? It absolutely does, because he tried to tango with me, and instead he got like bashed off. So you know, look, like I said, I'm not going to say I haven't done something like that before, but I knew the guy. I was probably dating him. So, and the whole hand, you know, I mean, there's a time and a place for everything. I'm all for, you know, public affection or whatever. But you know what? Then do that up against the wall or something. I mean, they were like, right. I mean, that was just right there. And I'm videoing them. I've never done that before. I felt like I was violating them. But you know what? It's good to talk about on the show. Blame it on... What does that say? Blame it on the blame it on the alcohol, right? Absolutely, Pete. Oh, it's Michelle's birthday. Happy birthday! Is that my? Oh, that's my little Michelle, who I got to meet too. Some guy from Zachary's in the 90s. Wait, I got that too. Hold on. I couldn't help but video this. Look. That was funny. Anyway, what else did I? Yeah, that was those were like the main things I had to, show you guys. I just often wonder 6 minutes, right? Yeah, nasty. He's a tool, somebody said. Nope, straight herbivore. I'm going with jerk off too. Okay. Nasty. Return of the Mac. Yeah, right? Jerk off. Okay. I'm glad you guys are with me because all right, let me see. Oh, what else you guys are saying here? Not a stud, a dude trying to get his rocks off. Disgusting. Total jerk off. Okay. Giselle, he's not a stud. He's an ass, but clear he wants to get laid. Hi, mama. Yes, I mean, he had a good time and probably took one of them home. And you know what the funny thing is that I wonder if that actually happened. Because a lot of times girls like that, they can't hold their liquor. And well, you know what do I know? I don't go home with girls. Although now when I go out, all I pick up is women, so I don't know what to say about that. But no, I mean, I have no idea. Do they actually go home with them? I wonder, because the drunk friend has to have another friend that is gonna be like, you're drunk, you're going home. I mean, I can't say for sure. That's what I would have done. I would have been like, hell no, get in the car. But that's just me. Sylvia, he's a douche. Yeah, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Yes. Don't touch me. Those women are thirsty. You think? Thursday nights at any steakhouse is meat market. I'm not mad at any of them. It is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm just, saying that. I'm just bringing it up. That's all. Let me see. Hold on a second. Yes, happy birthday, Michelle. Okay, let me see who else. Oh, everybody's saying good morning. Look like a reunion clip from MTV's Jersey Shore. I'm glad I'm married. The dating scene is god awful. Jose, that is real talk to the 10th degree. Real talk to the 10th degree. Disease, wanted, and all that. See, that's the thing. Like, I skeeve. Like, I grew up, I told this story 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. I grew up in the Bronx, where everybody was banging everybody. Whoever's boyfriend, girlfriend. One guy in the neighborhood had crabs. Everybody in the neighborhood had crabs. Okay? So, like, I am the type, like, I was always taught you don't shit where you eat. So anybody that knows me out there, nobody could turn around and say, oh, she was banging this one, she was banging that one. No, I don't do that. The people I bang hopefully don't know none of you. No, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you're, and maybe, that's why I like to go places where I don't freaking know anybody, because whatever I do, and that's it. But, it's, I've never been the type, I don't want anybody taking like comparing notes. And that's what I feel like, because don't tell me that, when you walk by and two guys that were banging you, they probably, if they don't know, they end up knowing that they both had you or whatever. I don't know. To me, I can't do that. It just doesn't sit well in my world. But, so I've never, so I skeeve that, because I'm just thinking in my head, like, I've had guys that approached me after they dated somebody that he knew, like, not even serious, but maybe they fooled around, whatever. And they are like trying to, take me out. I'm like, you had sex with my friend. Like, ew. I can't do that. So I mean, look, sometimes things happen in life and there's an attraction, and maybe like person A and person B didn't work, but maybe you and that person works. And I completely and totally understand that. on the rare occasion that it happens and you try to fight it and it doesn't work. And then you have the conversation with person A and say, listen, me and so, have been hanging out. We're kind of feeling something. How do you feel about that? Are you cool with it? And you do it the right way. Right. But I just have a thing about sloppy seconds personally. I just, I'm good. I think there's enough, como se llama out there that we can all have our own. I don't share, honestly. Just my opinion. Just the way I do things. Maybe the girls were using him to get $20 drinks on him. Did he ever buy the girls a drink? I never saw that happen. And that's a true gentleman, though. You want to take me to get, to dance or whatever, you always, can I get you a drink or whatever, right? That's what a gentleman does. Just an FYI. The dating scene is the worst today's day and age. Not sure who wrote that, but agreed. The behavior is everywhere, even more rampant in small towns. Marianne, the way the world is now, to go home with a stranger, it's a no-no, and don't forget about catching something. I know, right? It's like we got to worry about, we got to go back to, right, what COVID sex, I said, right? We have to put like a suit on, gloves, mask, condom, right? Face shield. We got to go back to that. Especially if you're banging somebody like that. Holy crap. Hold on. I'm just trying to see the comments. And some guys think because they buy you a drink that you owe them something. Not at all of the guys are like this. So this is why I buy my own drinks. Yeah, I know. But you know what? I do have to say that I think that also has to do with the way you carry yourself. Because I think that if you carry yourself a certain way, they know they don't have a fucking, like, people, you don't have a shot in hell with me. So if somebody's buying me a drink, they got balls in and of itself. And if they think that, they're going to get anything, they're sadly mistaken. I think it has a lot to do with the vibe. You took one look. So the first girl that had the dark hair, she had an outfit on. She must have just gotten her boobs done. She must have just gotten her stomach done. I mean, to each his own, like I said. And my nose is burning because of this damn fan. And she had this like crisscross top on. So the top was like here. And then this was all open and she had no bra on. So like you saw like the bottom of her boobs and her whole stomach was out. So, I mean, although we should be able to dress however we want to dress, it's a little indicative of where you're going with that. Just saying. Let me see. I don't share either. Seems a lot of people are on filth right about now. Christine, when you value yourself, you don't put yourself in that sort of situation. Let me see. Preach it. Yep. I know, Pete, Pete, you're an ass. Not only buy your own drinks, but make sure you watch your drinks. Always put a napkin over them. Hell yeah. There's another story I got for you. So, sad story. My mother always thought, like my daughter is such a bitch, So, when I would go out, I always did that. My hand, never mind a napkin, I put my hand over my glass. And that is, when I was younger, that was big, right? They used to put shit in your drink. Never. I never leave my drink. I think there's one or two people that I would leave my drink around. And even then, I'd rather risk it and take it with me to the bathroom and worry about whatever disgustingness gets flushed into it than worry about somebody trying to freaking roofie me. Straight up. And that's why you always have to make sure that you got a good wingman, because God forbid something like that happens. But absolutely. And what happened, my mother used to always say that to me. Many years later, she worked in the public schools, and one of the other teachers got roofied, got the shit beaten out of her, and got raped up in Yonkers. And I said to my mother, you see, that is not like an irrational fear. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, because women are no joke neither, okay? So let me not blame this on the guys. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you protect yourself. You cover those drinks. If somebody walks over and hands you a drink and you didn't see it come from the bartender over to you, do not drink it. I'm a crazy bitch like that. No way. I'm not even gonna I'm talking so much. I got a haircut in a few minutes. I can't even talk about Saturday yet. Okay, but let me wrap this up a little bit, and I'll leave it with something, then we'll talk about it maybe tomorrow. 1000% agree with you, Karen. I would never ever go out with anyone's ex, anything out of respect, and I would be grossed out. There are a lot of fish in the sea. That's how I feel. I mean, there's enough people out there that we can choose from our own pond and not someone else's. But that being said, attraction is attraction. And sometimes it's there and, the timing wasn't right. You never know. So I don't condemn anybody if it's done the right way. But if you sneak, that's different. Jose, there are people, especially some women, in my experience, asked me to buy them a drink. I told them to get a job. They see the ring. Why ask me? Not every DJ is gonna support their habit. I'm not the one. For a woman to ask a man to buy her a drink is very, I'm very forward, but I would never ask anyone to buy me a drink. If they offer, that's a different story. But to ask is a whole other entity. Never leave your drink unattended. That's right, Alyssa. One life to live. Do whatever you need to do to be happy. There you go, Tony. Let me see what else I'm reading here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. You've seen it, Jose. You see what I'm saying? Saturday was so fun. Yes. So you know what? Hi, Eunice. Where are you? Where have you been, my girl? Michael Stamos in the building. Yes, I know. So I have like 2 minutes. Okay. So yes, that I was talking about Thursday night. Now, Saturday, I'm going to say real quick, and I'll touch more about it maybe tomorrow for a few minutes, right? Saturday was amazing. I'm not big on boats. I got to tell you, I get seasick real fucking fast. But with the exception of a few like bumpy bumps, I was good. Like I said, Pete did a great job organizing all of it. He was a lunatic, nervous wreck. Staff was phenomenal. Music was phenomenal. The entertainment was phenomenal. And actually, everybody on the boat was so nice. I mean, there were a lot of people on that boat. And, no one was on top of each other. I mean, I didn't really get a chance to dance. I'm going to be honest, because it really wasn't conducive to dancing because it was a little tight. But the music was great. And, and the vibe was awesome, and it was nice for me to physically get a chance to meet a lot of the people. And one person that's on here, Laura, right? Laura is on, and she said, I know you told me, because everybody's like, Karen, and I'm like, who are you? Again, I don't see your profile picture, so I have no idea who's who, right? So, and I'm bad with names anyway. Like, I know your name if you're on my feed, and I know who you are, and I know you've been here. But if physically seeing you, I don't know who the hell you are. So, she came up to me and she said to me, you said to say hello, and I have resting bitch face, so I wanted to come over and say hello to you. And I was like, she was gorgeous. I didn't think she had resting bitch face, but it was funny. So, to everybody that came up to me and introduced themselves to me, I really greatly appreciate that. Yes, I met Leslie as well. And so met great people. One of the girls we met, I think her name was Danielle, and she rescues animals. And there were 2 dragonflies that were on that were down on like the chair, and she rescued the dragonflies because she said they were wet. So she went and put her hands under them to dry them off so that they could fly. How's that for an amazing soul, right? How's that? So that was like, and so just little things like that, Laura coming over and introducing herself to me, so many people. There were a lot of the DJs there that introduced themselves, a lot of our fans and listeners. You are all our family, and I am humbled and grateful to have met all of you. Thank you for those of you that have tuned in today for the first time as well. I definitely am out talking myself today, but I'll pick up on this tomorrow. I don't know. So you guys know that, okay, so for this summer, I enjoyed meeting Karen. That was one of the sexiest pictures I got. Thank you. I can't see your name, though. It just says Facebook user, so I'm not sure who you are there, but much appreciated. I'm not sure if I'm going to come on tonight. I told you guys, normally I do Coffee Talk 11 a.m. Monday to Friday, and then I do Real Talk 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. In the summer, I've been doing Coffee Talk Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is working well in my opinion. And then I have kind of not been doing Real Talk at 8 o'clock because the pool is open until 9. And it makes me have to make my son leave. Plus, Vinny is doing his show on Tuesday nights. And who can compete with Vinny Dice and Mr. Sausage? You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'm feeling it, I'll jump on quick. But I'm not committing to it. I know that Mia said she was going to come on the show. I'm going to get a couple of people to come on the show. So once I have some guests for a Tuesday night, we will certainly bring that back on. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in today. The last minute. Yeah, huh? Hi, Richie. DJ. Oh, DOS. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. All right. So listen, guys. Have a great day. I really apologize. I got to jump off. I got a haircut. It's 12 o'clock. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. So for everybody that tuned in today, thank you for tuning in. For those of you I saw Thursday night, much love to you. For those of you that I met on Saturday, much love to you as well. Thank you for jumping on with us today. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoops.
Yeah, baby. If you missed our last 2 events, you missed a lot of fun with great people that know how to party.
Go, girl. Go, mama.
Nothing better than the old school, mature crowd making new friends, making new memories, and living life as it's meant to be. Together, having fun, and enjoying ourselves. My name is Karen Stacy, and I have my own talk show.
Shit handshake for the elderly. Shit handshake for my fucking hand.
Make sure you tune into my talk show, Coffee Talk with Karen, weekdays at 11 a.m. And make sure you tune in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy, Tuesday evenings. You can find me on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. You can find me on all podcast platforms as well. So we keep it old school. We have fun. And it's great people meeting great people. Let's spread some love and light in this world and get back to living again. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Made so many great memories, so many new friends. I don't know. It's freaking awesome, man. So I will see you guys really, 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 really soon. Don't forget to tune in. I love ya. Bye.